Hey everybody, time for another build. And I think this is one that we've all been looking forward to because it's time for the carbon fiber tube build. One of the experimental builds I did was a fretboard with just a single carbon fiber tube for a neck, just a spine neck. And it was too flexible along the edges and it didn't work. And then the next thing I tried was this guitar, which is the twin carbon fiber tube neck, and it worked, but it's made of the large 17 millimeter diameter tubes, and so it's a little on the beefy side. And so I decided that the next step, the next improvement, would be to get something that's more like the trapezoid profile. And this is it here. And this one is a 15 millimeter flanked by a pair of 10s. And I just recently completed this neck and it works just fine. So that experiment was successful. And then I needed a body to go with it, so I was like, well, why not build a body out of carbon fiber tubes and see how that goes. And so the basic idea is to build like an X13 type of guitar out of basically all carbon fiber. And let me grab an X13 type. So this is the X13 here. It's no head Steinberger with an EQ and a single quad rail and then a swing arm. And basically I'm going to do the same kind of thing but in all carbon fiber. It'll have the carbon fiber neck instead of the wood trapezoid neck, and so on and so forth. And yeah, so that's the basic plan. And there's like a sketch of what the body would look like, more or less. This is actually going to be 4 tubes in there. And this is detailed dimensions for all of it, and a parts list and stuff like that. Let's see what else we got here. That was the plan for the neck. Yeah, more plans for the neck. Side view of the neck and body. What else? Oh, that's a detailed drawing of how the neck attaches to the body. And a basic drawing of the neck. And then some dimensions for the mounting bracket for the Steinberger, which were used to draw up that monstrosity there. But the basic idea is that it's going to look more or less like this. And it's going to have 4 carbon fiber tubes here in the center, and then it'll have 2 large tubes on the outside here, and then this tube's going to come back, yeah, like that. It's going to look more or less like that, but instead of 2 tubes here, it's going to have 4 smaller tubes. And yeah, that's basically the idea. So what I need to do is I need to take this parts list here of need 10 millimeter. I need 2, 3, 4 tubes, one at 195, 2 at 220, and one at 350 millimeters long. And then I also need some, looks like 15 millimeter stuff. Yeah, a couple of 15 mils. So step one is going to be to measure out and cut some tubes. And that's more or less like cutting mild steel. Use a hacksaw. So, yeah, I'm not gonna, have hours and hours of footage of me hacksawing at carbon fiber tubes. That's silly. So I'll just like, film the highlights kind of thing. Okay, I've got everything marked out. This is a basic sketch of what the body's going to look like, with the big tubes on the outside and the 4 smaller tubes in the middle, and then the neck attaches right here. And these are all marked out. That's the 195 millimeter tube. That would be this guy here on the left. And then that there and this here are the 220s. From there's the 220. That's 2 guys in the center. And this one here is the long one on this side. And then this here is the big long one on that side. And this here is the big short one on this side. And that's all of them. And now it's quality time hacksaw. Shoe. Might take me a couple hours to do this continuous work. Yeah, so it'll probably take a while. Well, it's going a little quicker than I thought it would. There's 2 of them so far. That would be that one and that one there. And that's 3 of them. So that's 4. And there it is, all cut out and laid out with a Steinberger R-trim bracket in there as well. So that's basically what the body looks like. It's even got the little relief for this thing. So that's the basic plan. And yeah, now I got to glue it all together. I want all the tops of the tubes to be at the same height. So the plan is to get a flat board and glue them all up on that. And glue them up with the face of the guitar. This is the face of the guitar. With the face of the guitar down, and that way the face of the guitar will be flat so that I can mount stuff on it. Okay, first step's going to be to glue the 2 center rods together, tubes, and to make sure things go smooth and quick, I've got a brand new bottle of CA glue here. And I'm thinking just maybe like 3 little beads and then slap them together and get them down. Something. See what happens. Guess I'll put it on this one. Oh, don't run. Okay. And then something like that. Making a mess. But yeah, that's the basic idea there. Hopefully I didn't make too much of a mess. Give that a minute to set up. Okay, I marked out where this next tube goes. Just about like that. I guess I'll just hold it for a minute. Okay, time to glue the next one on here. Just hold it for a minute and then let it set and cure. Okay, time for the next one. I've marked off here where it's going to go. Now, this is the tricky part. I just have to hold that for a minute. I almost glued that in the wrong spot, but I caught it in time and was able to reposition it. Okay, I think it's time for this last bar here. Now for the tricky part. There we go. Now I just have to hold it for a minute and then let it cure. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to let this cure for a while, and then in the next episode I'll start on the drilling. The drilling of the neck holes is going to be probably the most difficult part of this whole build, so yeah. So until the next one, everybody have a good one, and be sure to wear a mask or something if you make a lot of carbon fiber dust instead of sawdust. But yeah, go make some sawdust. See y'all later.